Hey guys, Tuna Sandwich right here. I have my second game of a one-day tournament I played with some local guys. Sorry it's taken me so long to get everything taken care of. I was actually on vacation with the in-laws this past week, so didn't really have a chance to do much. My list is the same as my last Batrep. Had the Halberd Wrath Warriors with my Wrath Priest General, Harbinger BSB, Flail Barbarians, I think it was, with Wrath, Osklander, Jarl with the Ring of Fire, 3 units of dogs, 2 chariots, 1 lust, 1 true chaos, and then EDC fully kitted out with paired weapons and a change giant. Oh, and 3 drovers with great weapons with a standard and a sorcerer in the mix mounted. So my opponent's list, you'll see it. It's fair. He went with a general mounted on a sky sloop or something or whatever. And I think the reason he said he did that was because of the item, the horn he can use on it, which gives enemies negative to their weapon skill and possibly initiative. I can't remember which one. But against me, it's like perfect because high elves and warriors are so close in weapon skill value and all that, and you could really tell how it was kind of screwing me. But anyways, here is the battle report. After the run-in with the beasts, the raiding party moved southwards towards the coast in hopes of finding softer targets. They made it to a small coastal village, though it wasn't human. The sleek towers and dragon ships in the bay were those of the elves. The war priest hadn't had much experience with the pointy ears, but his harbinger had. They made their camp on the outskirts of the surrounding forest. The next morning, there was a host of elves waiting for them. Apparently, their scouts were as silent as they were deadly. The sentries' bodies littering the outskirts of the party's encampment was testament to that.
Alien Reavers, fast cav over here. 9 silver helms with banner speed, led by Battle Center with the Battle Arima. 26 spear elves, light armor, so no upgrades. Skirmishing white lions, so they're the monster hunters. They also have the icon of relentless, so they can triple march once. Prince on a sky sloop, so he can use the bow for force 25 attacks. Also has the 12-inch war horn, which does -1 weapon skill. 21 Swordmasters champ has Beastbane Helper, and the unit has Living Standard. Sisters strength 4 shooting at 30 range, magic and flaming. Level 2 Nexus Spell and Asphat smaller. Level 1 Shadow with a scroll. Of course, you gotta get your bolt throwers. Eagles, and then 7 Shadow.
Alright, and then my side, 2 units of dogs, EDC, True Chaos Chariot, Dragon Centaurs with level 2, great weapons, Change Giant, Halberd Warriors, 20 of them with full command, and then my War Priest General, my BSB, 39 Vanguarding Wrath Flail Barbarians, the Osklander Jarl, War Dogs, and Lust Chariot. So I dropped everything pretty much. So I'm going first, and we'll see what happens. Charge failed, moved forward 4 inches. Everybody else just moved up as far as possible.
Strength 1
Here, set. Magic, I tried Blue Fire on there, he dispelled it. Then I cast the Breath Weapon on the 1 dog on there. And then Fireball, he dispelled it on there. Then with the shooting, with the Breath Weapon, I took off 3. They passed a panic check. And, we need to do Hellfire on them too. And then after that,
so the unit.
Yeah, it's Elves turn 1. Over here, charged the dogs, wiped them. Moved up here. Moved the White Lions over here. Those guys moved back.
Alright,
I think it was those guys put the wound on him, or the The
They put aluminum.
okay. And then and you missed the one shot with the one thing there. Like this. 2 wounds got on them from one of those 2. Yeah, and then magic. You got
Nothing on him, but I got the counter.
okay. Yeah, because you did the hits on him and didn't get anything. So yeah, off to Warriors turn 2. There. 1, but didn't wipe him out. And he went running that way. So he has moved up. He tried casting blue fire on him and was dispelled, and then tried to give the chariot over here breath weapon, who didn't go off, but he still took out friggin' a good chunk of them. The EDC took out the other eagle here, and then these guys are closing in on those poison jerks. And it is off to turn 2 for Elf. He rallied. Those guys and the general tried to charge. I had to challenge, and I probably should have just given him my champion, but whatever. Let's see. These guys moved up here, shooting, took off one of the dragon centaurs, and those guys charged both those dogs and the other dog. They both fled, and then they caught that one. These guys came over here, shot at the chariot, did nothing. These guys moved over here. So it's off to Warriors turn 3. Turn like this, charge into there. He did like fucking 14 wounds, and they failed. Or they did 8 to him, and they ended up over here, and Age Batrep killed even more. Their back end is here. Dragon Ogres, as you can see, got wrecked. Did 10 wounds, I think, and they had 8 left. And then he whiffed on all his fucking attacks again. And ran.
All the Warhorns saved too.
Yeah. And he has that little horn bullshit that negates my fucking weapon skill. So these guys tested restrain and turned, and he ran through here. So yeah. It is. I moved him there, and you dispelled pretty much all my shit except for the one, and I did 1 wound. Because I was misreading the damn spell. So yeah. It is off to Hyle's turn 3. End game, he's fleeing. My entire army just got fucking wrecked by this here. That combat that I had initially fucked me, I think, because they just got sandwiched, and I made the mistake of putting Dragon Ogres into White Lions. So yeah. I got 1, 2 fucking units left. And this guy. Oh, and the dogs that I think I forgot to rally. So yeah.
The surprise attack of the elves left the warriors' lines scattered and in disarray. The Wrath Priest and his retinue charged the bulk of the elven forces, looking to strike off the head and end the battle quickly. Unfortunately for them, their flank of monsters broke to the ferocity of the elven lion guard and their adeptness in monster hunting. The raiding party broke off after their giant Eldar dragon centaur in hopes of easier prey. The Harbinger and Wrath Priest did not want to come home empty-handed. Alright, so, as you can see, I got pretty stomped. I made a few mistakes, one of which being I think the biggest one was probably the Dragon Ogres going into the White Lions. I obviously have not played Highborn Elves much, if at all, in the new version, but the multi-wounds 2 completely wrecked my freaking Dragon Centaurs. What I should have done was just thrown in my EDC and let him get 2 attacks back onto him, and then wreck face. But then again, as you can see, he didn't really do that, but at least that way I would have had maybe one other round of the Dragon Ogres not being dead. I pretty much neutered his freaking cavalry bus, which was nice, but that stupid sky sloop crap just totally screwed me. Like the hunting horn, rather, whichever it was, the negative to weapon skill, and I'm pretty sure it was initiative 2, but I held my own for a few, and then he just basically took out my small units, and then the fact that my barbarians went in and just caught. Oh my god, there's so many attacks from those spearmen, dear lord. Like, he just destroyed my shit. I don't remember if I rolled crappy or not, but from the looks of the video, it looked like he did not lose that much compared to what I did, even though I had my Osculander Jarl in there to give Inspired Barbarians, so I had, well, that didn't fucking matter because I only had one attack each, never mind. Either way, I think I should, like, the fact that I didn't have shooting kind of just, like, made me have to go forward, and when I did go forward, I split up my forces too much, I think. Like, I should have just sat back and let the Spear Elves come to me rather than trying to go after them, or have my Barbarians go into the flank of the General to try and, like, get the flank and the rank and all that crap bonuses for combat res to try and at least break him on that, but unfortunately, that is not how it worked out. Like I said, I already said the stuff I do differently, but it was just over. I mean, it was a fun game, and I thought it was started out well for me, obviously, and then I made a few dumb mistakes, and then went all downhill from here, or from there. I didn't. Again, I haven't played much when it comes to like the Dragon Ogres. It was the first time I ever used them, and I really put them into the wrong thing. So I chalk this up to ignorance of my enemy, as well as ignorance in some of my unit's capabilities. But that's what this one-day tournament was for. Test some stuff out and have some fun. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Hey guys, one last thing. I have decided to try out the support button for my channel. Basically, if you enjoy my content and would like to see more, any little bit would help towards expenses for travel and such to get to more tournaments. You obviously don't have to, and I'm not expecting anybody to, but if you do, it would be greatly appreciated. I know Once Bitten has something similar on his page, but again, if you feel the need and you want to support my channel and my tournament going habits, then by all means, hit that support button and shoot me some funds. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.